All right, we are live on TikTok as more people join. I'm also going to put this up on YouTube as always do. What a day. What a day. Just incredible day. So as people join, let me just set the stage. And what has happened today? We were down 800 points in pre-market. We opened a gap down in the Dow, 800 points. We are now only 255 off. We're down less than a point. We were down 2% at one point. More than 2%. It was 2.5%. NASDAQ was down literally at 12,600, and now we are above 13,200. So and the S&P is now 12 up 12 points. So what a day. Biden has just come on and told us what his plans are, and they're not as ruthless as I thought he would be, but I think I see why. If you did not know, so just came in breaking news when you watch this, but Moscow has basically said we want to negotiate the surrender of Ukraine, and in return, all we want is them to be a neutral state with no weapons. So essentially, they want to guarantee a neutral state with no weapons. I actually wrote that tweet down. So free Palestine. I agree, baby. I think I do. But anyway, heck of a day. So we'll go into the calls that I made yesterday because they printed. Again, I'm on a roll. 3 days. We had one OTLK, which is now up 15%. It did not gap up like I thought it would. It came out about maybe a small gap, but up 15% right now. OTLK, if you listened. Now, my two last TikToks prior to the one last night had gotten 75,000 views, and then the second to last one got like 35,000 views. Last night, 3,000 views. That's it. But 15% on OTLK and SPRO, which was the call, 5.46% right now. Let me tell you what happened there, though. It gapped down 2%. So you could have made almost 7%, probably around 5% easily, right? In OTLK, you could have easily made 10%. So maybe I'll put that in my next TikTok that, we hit literally today, you could have cleared 22% on a bad day. Now it did come back, but these were up really from almost the start of the day. SPR did gap down, but it wasn't down long. It was down maybe half hour, maybe 1 hour, and then just started to just climb, baby. Love it. Do you see a bounce back from the stocks? I think that if what I saw on Twitter is true, and it looks like it's coming off the wire, which I can check the wire really quick. I just got to find it. It should be news in my pricings. Let me find it really quick, guys. I'm sorry. Where is his wire on here? Ah, damn. Anyway, if what is being said that they want to negotiate basically a ceasefire, but they can't have weapons, and essentially it's a neutral state. I think that's big. That means we may have hit bottom. I don't think that is the case. I think there's probably still a little bit more bleeding, but not much. Again, most of these on the day of the invasion, this is the bottom. So maybe we saw. What's very interesting about anything is, guys, if you haven't seen the wick on crude literally went over 100 about 2 hours prior to market open. It has now finished the day down. We're at 92. We're at 101. This is WTI. 101, 102. Now we're at 92. So now the NY crude is up around 94, and then I think Brent is still above 100. So that's a little different. But I just cannot believe that, because I had MRO calls that I was going to sell today for big money, and I'm down 80%. So at this point, I might as well just wait till tomorrow when they are actually due, and just see if overnight something happens. I don't think it will. I think Putin's actually scared because he does not want the SWIFT system to go away, which would inflict pain on us, a lot of pain, short-term pain, but a lot more pain on him long-term. So, all right. Dude is live and boring. Yeah, I suck, bro. Totally suck. Go somewhere else then, bro. Do you see about? So I think the big bleeding is over. I think we're patching some wounds right now, and I think there'll be a little bit more blood that probably drops out, but I think we're close. I do think we're close. If you guys have seen the graphic that basically shows the last 5 wars, and the invasion was literally within a month or two of the bottom. That's the Gulf War, the Afghan War, the Vietnam War. I think it's World War II. It might be World War I too. So, but anyway, my point being is invasions typically signal the bottom, or if you're not close. So, what we got? All the electric cars are awful. Oh, yeah, could be. Best way to buy ETH and avoid the high fees when selling. Bro, I don't think there is a way to avoid that. It's basically written in. So what they did with the EIP 1559 burn is they're just burning to get the price to go up, right? So it's a deflationary asset that was not for gas prices. And now, if you didn't see, if you clearly that we're going from proof of work to proof of stake, right? That's kicking out the miners. They're pissed, so they're going to take their pound of flesh before they have to go away. That's what's going on with ETH. There is no way of getting away from the gas fees. So I did stake some more Joes on. Again, not financial advice, but I did stake some more Joes on Trader Joe's XYZ, which is a big deck that I use a lot of times for my passive income plays. Which ones did I do? Where's my? Oh yeah, so I bought an extra star node, which is printing right now, guys. Star nodes. What else did I get into? Yield nodes. I put a little bit more money in there. And what else did I put in on? I guess that's it for right now. So all right. Yes, ETH has been coming down on their gas fees. That's because, though, prices get lower. So understand that. You're the man. Keep up the good work. Appreciate, guys, the calls. I've been on fire. Literally, the past three calls have been something that I've been up like 8% like the last 3 days, and today with OTLK right now. Didn't even gap up. It's up 16. Up 6. It just keeps climbing. And it's an easy climb. It's not like this. It just keeps grinding up, baby. You love to see it. CEI. I will check CEI. What's up? Give me the Camber Energy. We got a little pump today. Nice. I hope you sold on that pump. Because it got to literally a dollar. Well, 99 is what I see. $1. Now we're back down to 74. You're still up. That dollar ran right into big time resistance, and that's what stopped it there. So interesting, very, very interesting. I'd be taking profits here. What is the support beneath you is a 50-day, and that's right there at that 74, 73 level. So if I were you, I'd be taking profits right now because I don't know if that goes any higher tomorrow. We will see. So it just depends on, again, it's tough to hold stocks overnight. Especially with what's going on, right? Take what you can, get your butt out. There you go. Appreciate it. What I got from the meeting was we aren't fighting in Russia, but nothing was. So basically, what he says is he's not willing. Biden is not willing to go that step further, and that's to cut them off in the SWIFT system. So it would hurt us dollar for dollar. It would hurt the European nation. The EU, it would hurt them for every dollar that hurts us, it would hurt them 10. So that's why he cannot do that. He's tied. Why? Because we're the global asset. People want to. What did people do this morning? They ran to dollars. They panicked, sold, and now the market came up. And you know what I did in my 401k? 25% of my available cash, bam, I popped that into VOO this morning, really early. So I thought that was a good move. Again, it could be down tomorrow. I just thought it was a good move today, though, for sure. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Putin was forced to invade. I know, but did you hear the news? The news right now is that a Russian spokesman has said we are willing to negotiate the surrender of Ukraine if Ukraine remains neutral and no weapons. So I believe that's a true report. It came off the wire. I saw it on a tweet, but clearly it comes off a wire of a source that I absolutely that's been right in the past. So if that's true, there you go. Now we're back to let's normalize things. It will probably take a week, but things will get back to normal a lot faster. So let's hope that's the case, because I think that we can all get along with that. But clearly, it's going to be a Russian state to a certain extent. Well, to a big extent. Palantir, yes. PLTR, right? Yeah, here we go. So had a big day today. Up 10, bounced off lows at 986 from the morning, and now there is no wick. It just went straight up 1154. It's tough for me to tell you to get long here. It's at 1156 right now. It just moved up. I'd like to nibble above, again, 14-ish, 1410-ish. But where I really get long, again, this stock's been beaten down, like 60%. So 1820, let's call it 18-ish, right? That's where I'd probably start to look to get, start taking larger bites, if you would. Thanks for the roses, guys. Really appreciate that. CF, what's up with CF today? CF holdings all day, baby. Basic materials all-time high. Congratulations, man. If you were in this, stay long at 74, you're at 78. It actually ran all the way to 79, almost 80. It's at 78, 661. You stay long again. All-time highs beget all-time highs. We love all-time highs. When you have stocks going like this, it's much less stressful. All-time highs, we get all-time highs. If your stock's doing this, guess what? You're stressing yourself out. Getting stocks that are doing this. It's called momentum, relative strength. That's what we're in. We're in the trends business. We buy high, we sell higher. That's how it works. Now, most of our stocks are going to be down, especially if you're in the tech sector, especially if you're in the growth sector. You're going to be down. That's okay for right now. All right, LXU, really quickly. Move through here I got LXU is LSB Industries Basic. Oh my God, 12% and an all-time high. Yeah, I'd stay, I don't know when you got in. I'd stay long above 1139, 1140-ish. 1140, so I'd stay long. Two great stocks, LXU and the CF. Great stocks. Congrats there. What is that? Bit Carbon. What's up, brother? SPY. Let's do a little SPY right now. So this thing went as low this morning. Opened at 411, up to 423. It literally is up today. Congratulations. I like it above 430. I just got a line there. Been doing it for a long time. Above 430, I think you can nibble. Where I start to get long is at 450, 455. So that's SPY. There you go. Appreciate the follow, guys. We're going to do it right today. Let's thank you. Can't blame Russia for not. Yeah, I mean, look, I get it, right? It's just it's like if nukes were off the coast of Florida and Cuba, what are we going to do? We're going to take them out, and that's kind of what he did. Now, if he tries to push further, that's a real problem. I do know that there was a Cargill American ship hit in the Black Sea. They think that it might have come from a rocket from Russia, which they probably didn't know that was a ship. It doesn't seem like anybody's hurt. But if you didn't know what Cargill does, they basically do food. Right, a lot of stuff, but their main thing is growing food. So, all right, yes, I can't blame Putin to a point. I don't like the bloodshed though. I think there's better ways. I did CF 4%. Yes, 11th with that ammunition nitrate manufacturer. Russia banned the sale. Nice, brother. Congratulations to you today. Take profits liberally because you never know what tomorrow is going to bring, especially right now. You think Bitcoin will go below 28. My line's 29. Some people say 28. Man, so let me tell you what I was doing last night. So I'm up on Twitter Space. It's 1 a.m. in the morning for me. The crypto market's crashed. I'm buying. I threw out the rules of like support and all that stuff, and I just started buying what I thought What coins had good relative strength? I tell you what I bought. Bought more Bitcoin. I bought more Ethereum. I bought more XRP. I bought more VGX, and I bought more AVAX and Polkadot. Polkadot right now is great. Like there's some ones that are showing some good relative strength right now. Whatever the coins are that are less down than Bitcoin, those are probably coins that you want to be in. Do I think it goes below? I don't think it does. Again, back in June, whales and institutional investors caught Bitcoin at 29, right? It went to 28.5 or something like that, but basically at 29. They caught it at 29. I think they would step back in at 29 now. That's what I believe. And I'm sticking with it. Check out Stacy. All right, what's up with Stacy? I think you asked that before. I just didn't see it. So Stacy, furniture, or you wanting the crypto? Stacy, you want the crypto, brother. All right, Stacy is 06. It had a bad day, but now it's moving back up. Very nice. How long has this been out? Man, it's been out for a while. So it's basing out, man. So right now you're at you're 0.00062. What the base is at 0.00049. I don't like it until you really get above, need above that 0.0017. Again, erase 3 zeros, take 1 zero off, 17. That's where you want to be. And then let's talk about Stacy on the way back up. Love it. Thank you guys. Dude, phenomenal, great day. Especially when I was up to 1:30 a.m. last night, then woke up at 6 a.m. I was tired, and I knew what the market. You knew what the market was going to do because the crypto market was already doing it. By the way, the crypto market highest correlation to stocks basically the last 2 weeks than ever before. Literally all-time high in correlation. It was above for the month above a 6, right? And a lot of points it got to above an 8. So 0.8. If it gets to a 1, it's directly correlated, as you probably know. All right, Apple HOD 182. Let me see where you are. So I thought the bottom would be, again, I'm not calling this the bottom. The bottom to me is if Microsoft, if Google, and if Apple are down 20%. That did not happen today. It did on Microsoft, I think got down 20, but Apple never got down. It got down to about 17, 18%, and that's it. So let's look at Apple very quickly. Apple ran down literally to the 200 day, to about 152. I like it where it's at. I like it above 163. I tell you that. Above 160, which is about where it's at now. So you want to see the 2 green candle follow through, though. That's what you want to see, right? So 160, I like to see it above that with the 2 daily candles follow through, right? What were you saying? You're at 182 again. I like it there. It's going to be messy. It's got some overhead supply. It's got to chew back through the supply, but I like it above that for some nibbling. I'd really like to get you above the 20-day and the 50-day, like that 174, 175, and again the all-time high, like you said, is like that 182. I believe at 182, it's 3 trill, right? So there you go. How is Hex? Hex is doing good. Now, understand my problem with Hex. 88% is owned by Richard Hart. That's my problem, right? Not that I don't like Hex. If it's going like this, I got no problem with 0 assets. It could be Shiba, it could be Doge, it could be Catgirl, it could be Meta Hero. I don't care. If it's doing this, I like it, right? So here you go. You want Hex? You want me to be real honest with you? You are right on a lot of support. So what is Hex today? It is at 13 cents. And I've got it at 12.5 cents is base support, and then you're going to fall all the way down below 10. I'd like to see Hex above. Here it is, 21. I'd like to see above 21. It's only down 10% today, so it's not the worst crypto of the day. You want to do H bar really quick too. Get the I know a lot of you guys on TikTok love these Hex, H bar, Quant. some of the top ones on TikTok. All right, so where it bases out at, sorry, that was my phone. Where it bases out at 16 cents. We're at 21. You got a good ways to go. It is sitting on some support. Well, it's got some decent support where it's at. I think you can nibble at 26. I get real long at that 33. There you are. That's my Hedera, the H bar. So there you go. H bar. AMD it is. Let's look at AMD. By the way, guys, I think that let me go back really quickly. OTLK up 16% now. So just printed money today. Thank you very much. All right, so AMD it is. So I like it. Okay, so your base support to me is 100. Literally, you're right on 100. You call it 99-ish. It literally got to 104, jumped back up today. It's up 4% now. Congratulations. It's at 114. I like it above 132. Sorry, 133-ish, 134-ish. That's why I like it above there. I think at that point you've got some overhead supply. It's not much. It's the last 2 weeks, but you want to be there because you still need to defeat the higher downward trend line, and then you've also got the 50-day that you got to defeat there too. So there you go. Appreciate it, man. Thanks. Who was that? What's up, Zero? Thought I saw you. What about selling some puts? Puts aren't the worst idea. I'm not telling you what to do. Again, not much advice. I think right now there's a mix. If it's a growth stock, it's a put. If it's a value stock or one that's doing this, I'm buying calls. I missed on MRO this morning, and I'm done with it. So your thoughts on BOFA? B of A? What's? Am I missing something? BOFA. On it. I'm not seeing that one. You're BOFA. You must have put that in wrong. BABA. If you want BABA, let me know. H bar going up. Yeah, it looks like it's moving some. In fact, let me look at what did H bar do today. I'm on the, if y'all never used crypto bubbles, you really should. You can see what is moving today. Solana, Maker, Anchor, and Luna are all up about 5%. Everything else looks like it's down. I do not see, I don't see it. Americold, what's up? Twerk, baby. Americold, let me look at that one. What was that? Thoughts on I do have an October call on NU. It was down big today. Caught itself, ran back up to 8.19. Now it's only up 6 to about $7.97, $8. I like it above 10, right? I understand it. When to jump out is at 670-ish. 670 is your support. You got to know what your downside risk is. So downside is 670, upside is probably 10. It will bounce off of that resistance. Americard or cold? I'm just going to type the whole thing in. Americard? No, Americold. Americold really trust. All right, woo, basing out, man. This is not one I'd be in. I am going to help you out though. So it literally went down to 26.10. It's at 26.96 now. It doesn't sound like a big move, but that's a big move for it. So I'd say above 28.60. Let's just say above 29. I think you can nibble, and then you can get real long at that 33.50. And that will put you above the 200-day, right at it when it comes. That is COLD, by the way, is the ticker symbol of Americold. There you go. Appreciate the follows, guys. Awesome. SNMP. SNMP it is. Infrastructure play, big time up today. Up 24%, but it was up like triple that. So it's at 51 cents now. I like where it's at now. Where it went to, I really like it. So it went right to the resistance. I like, so where it went to that 67. I like it right above that at about that 69.70 mark. That's where I like it. I really do. Let me turn on some light here, guys. What else we got? Loaded up. But by the way, that was SNMP. So thoughts on banks? Bank of America in Wales. Was it B of A? BOA, right? Oh, gosh dang it. So it's BAC. Yeah, so I was a big financial guy like 2 months ago. I'm not so much now. It hit a double top and popped down. So where it's at, I've got a line here, but it's really a line of support at 43. It's at 43.3 right now. I don't know if I like it here. I like it above it, but I'd really like you to be above the 44, right? To maybe even nibble. But it's got hardcore overhead supply that it's got to chew back through. Man, I think at 44, if it gets to 44 and it's got some follow through, I think you can nibble at that point. Where I really like it long though is, and this is not going to be surprising for you, at 48. You know, that's a BAC. You want to do Wells too? Yeah, I can do Wells. WFC, same thing here. It's literally all these charts are going to be about the same. So I like it above 51. It's at 52. I like to see some follow through there. If you want to get above the 20 days at 56. So that's what I like. It looks like the all-time high right there is at 60. So I stay long here. I think you can still nibble, but understand that 52 is a real big level of what was support. Then it became resistance, and now it's going to be support again because it's barely above that now. You want to see the follow through, 2 full green daily candles. That's what you want to see for the follow through. Now there is a strategy that shows you that increasing volume for 4 days, that's really follow through. But for a rule of thumb, 2 full green daily candles, that's your follow through. Also, if you did not know VIX, we had a big VIX spike, right? So let me explain to you the VIX. So the market will move as much as the VIX. Take the VIX. The VIX went to 37 today. Divide by 16. Sorry, don't ask me why it's 16. Divide by 16, which is basically 2 and something. And that's how far the market can go down and how far the market can go up. That's just a rule of thumb, but that's why the VIX is so important, right? That gives you the market volatility index. That's what it is. So, cool. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the follow, guys. PNL for the day. My PNL was down today. Well, no, actually, I had the Sparrow and I had the OTLK, but my MRO was down 80%. So I was probably up about $50 is all. Yeah. But I lost on my MRO call, which is due tomorrow, 80%. I did not sell right after pre-market at open. I thought I'd start to climb, and it just dropped like a rock. And by that time, it was too late. So that was my P&L for today. There you go. What else? BTC upward swing 70,000 end of year, possibly. I don't know if it gets to an all-time high this year. I hope it does. I fully hope it does. But right now, it's in no man's land right now. When you're below 29 and above 29, below 41, that's just no man's land right now, right? Could you nibble here? Sure. But understand that it could easily go 29. If it breaks 29, 24.5, and then we're in the teens real quick. So 29 needs to hold. So, all right, Piton just continues. It's literally off its base. So its base is out at 23. 23-ish. It's at 28. You might could nibble above 39. Again, I would not encourage that. This is not one that but the chart is, look, I'm just telling you what the chart is telling me. So here we go. Above 39, let's just call it 40. Above 40-ish, you can nibble. And then where to get long is clear. 50, let's call it 58, and then you got a big gap to fill all the way to 81. So they're 40, and then that 58-ish, and it's going to run to 81 fairly quickly, probably within maybe days, could be weeks though. So there you go. Like, it's not the worst. I mean, it's doing this, right? So it's stressing you out. If you're stressed out, get out. Because so when I say buy high, sell higher, we like the relative strength. The price is here, it goes down, it comes back up, breakout, follow through, smash it. There you go. That's how the institutional guys do it. That's how we should all do it. It's not always buy the dip. I agree with buying the dip if there is support down here somewhere. And you see the bounce up, smash it. But again, how many times can you buy the dip? 5, 10, 15 times? I can't. So that was Piton. Why is the market pumping when there's real crisis? Well, because they think the crisis might be averted. So that's what they think until tonight. So again, this is one of those. Now we can have a sell-off here. Let me check the markets really quickly, because it's not selling. It's just climbing up. Everything is positive except the Dow, and the Dow is about to go positive. It's down 131. I bet by the end of the day, which is 45 minutes till the bell, we will be up. So Facebook, a little meta. See what's going on over there. We're up today, based out at 190. Understand that's your downside risk. 190, you're 205. There is a play here at 244 though. 244, that's where that big miss was. From 244, you could add, so 244, 245-ish. That may be where you want to get back in at, okay? Again, not financial advice, but this is what I would do if I was going to play this trade. 245, you're going to jump all the way up fairly quickly to 291. There's a big gap there, and it's going to fill that gap quickly, right? It could be a couple days, probably weeks, maybe a month or two, right? But it's got to get back up there, and that'll show that relative strength, right? And when it's got the relative strength. But again, their R&D budget is huge, right? So I don't know if they're going to see profitability, well, not be profitable, but when you're spending $10 billion on the metaverse every quarter, it's hard to meet. It's hard to meet expectations. Let's just say that. And now you're actually losing users, right? So I'd be very, very careful of that. PUI, what is that? I don't even know what that is, my man. Invesco DWA Utilities. All right. So God, this is all over the place. It's got no volume. So PUI, really? So the base out is at 30. It's at 32.20 right now. It's at 32.24. Man, I would not be holding the stock. I've got a line. So I've done this before. At some point, I think in October, and I've got a line at 33.50. 33.50 is where I think you can nibble, but you were just there like Tuesday, right? Or was that Friday? But anyway, that's where you might can nibble. I don't like it until you're above 34, but the volume is horrible. I wouldn't even be trading this stock. You have I mean, it's got 105 shares traded today is what FinViz Elite is showing me right now. So that's very strange. That's a Mana, like it long. In fact, I did buy some Mana last night, some Decentraland, just to have it on hand to play with. The Decentraland. It has now gone positive for the day. So it is up. It was way down. Let's see what we got here. 1 year trailing 12 months. Here you go. Here's the base where you jump out is 210. That's your downside risk is 210. You're at 264. Where I try to get long. Probably not going to like this. I think you might can nibble at that 290, but I'd be a lot more comfortable at 340. So I know it seems like a long way away. It's really not that far away. So, but anyway, there you go. As a matter, Doc U is up. What up with the Doc U? Little Kathy Woodstock too, unless she sold out. So it did base out today at right at 100. Interesting. Maybe 101, but it's at 112 right now. I'm going to try to get you out of this. If you're in this stock, I don't like it at all. This is not a stock that I would do, but you can nibble at 127, 128-ish, right? You can nibble there. But I'd really like you to be about 158, 159-ish. At that point, there's a big gap back in December when it just, I guess it missed expectations. So at 158, it'll run all the way, well, it won't cover the full gap, but it should run to about 210. So pretty quickly, but again, that's the buy high, sell higher, right? So it's going to have to fill that gap, and but you still got a lot of overhead supply. That's a tough play right now. It really is. Kathy was in a tough place. I appreciate you guys that they say thank you very much. East is up, East, and then AUR. What's East? East Side Drilling. Watch. Okay, so downside risk is right here at 77. You're at 96. I understand that's your downside risk. I cannot tell you to get long, man. Even with you might could nibble at 125. You're still below the 50-day. You're not gonna like where I'm about to put you. 170-ish. You're at 96. You got some work to do, but you were just there mid-January, so not too far. AUR it is. What's up with AUR today? Aurora Innovation again. Was this a SPAC? I'm not sure. Short float's extremely high. You could absolutely squeeze. So based out at 393 is your downside. You're at 509. You might could get long. It's like 605-ish, right? Might. But it just fell like what for a whole month. The month of January was just completely red. God, it fell so far too. Yeah, you can nibble at that 6. I'd like to get you back to where it was at close to 995 or 10-ish. Let's just call it that 10-ish, right? You're up to day 10 though. Congratulations there. Snap it is. What's up with Snap? Let's look at it. All right, based out at, so your downside is going to be 24, call it 25. 25-ish, it is sitting literally it's sitting on the 50-day. It just moved through this is just today. It moved back up through, broke up through the 20-day. It's sitting on the 50-day and the upper downward trend line. It's sitting right on it. So you got to break that for sure. Where might you get long? So it's at 38.49 right now. I'd be comfortable. You could nibble at 42, but I'd be much more comfortable with you at 50. 30-ish. Let's just call it 50-ish though. There you go. That's pretty simple to remember. Appreciate it. Love the Cardano. Your BGX is 11% on the day. Congrats. Yeah. So BGX, I bought more of it last night too. It went to like 141 and then might have gone to $1.37. That thing had been to $7 this year, last year. But this year it had been to, trailing 12 months, it had been to 7 and then to 5 another time. So I've got full confidence in that, and I'm getting 7-8% in that. So boom. Feeling good about the VGX. If you guys don't look, I'm not shilling. I got nothing but respect, but they don't pay me a dime. Invest Voyager or VoyagerInvest.com. It's Voyager app. They are. It looks like they're an exchange. They're a broker dealer. You get a debit card. It's a 3% cash back or USDC back. Pretty cool. Very, very cool. Look into it. But you can stake at USDC on their platform for like 9%. And then the VGX coin you can stake for 7. You can stake literally the top 15 coins for like between 4.5% to like 3%. It's pretty cool. So Nova. What's up with the Nova? What up, Nova? Sonova? It's the energy stock. Yeah. I remember this one. So it's solar though. So all right, it did base out today. So understand where. So 14.22. You're up 20% today. Congratulations. That's awesome from where it was. It broke under the lower trend line today at 14.22. That's your downside risk. It's all the way up to 17.93, almost 18. Congratulations. I like it longer. It's got a lot of, I wouldn't say overhead supply, but it does have a lot of supply it's got to chew back through. It's not too recent. I like it at 25. 25-ish, maybe 24-ish, right? I like it right there. That's where I like it, right? It just needs to get back above that. You're sitting right on so the resistance right now is the 20-day for you. I like it at 25. And then if you want to get real long, I do have a line here that goes back to December at 32. But again, let's just get above that 20 and then the 25. So there you go. That is Nova. Will Zilla ever rebound? Man, it's a great app. I'll give them that. I don't know if I like the business model, so to speak. I definitely don't like the chart, but it's clear where you start to get long again. And you were just there last week, 64.94. You're up 5% today. 57.27 is where you're at now. Here is your base support, though. The wick has gone down as low as 44.88. That is your downside support. So understand where that's at. So that's a long way away, it seems like, right? But I'd like to, maybe you can nibble here or it's a hold. Again, I'd like to see you above, let me do it one more time, 65. 65 is and it's clear. That's because it's bounced off that resistance about 4 times, and since November. So there you go. That's a very, very good line for it. All right, what else we got? Love the Nova. I did. Cardano, little ADA action. I can tell you off the top of my head, you want to be above $1. $1 is, I believe 99 cents is the resistance. $1, $1.05, you want to be above that. That's what you want to. That's where you want to be. Now, if you want the base support, do I not have the base? I had it yesterday on my computer notes. So let me just get it really quick. Base support really quick is damn. I want to here. Give me a sec. Got to go all here. So you are at 68. 68 is your base support. There you go. Appreciate it. Is that USC or UEC? UEC. Uranium. You would think that this would be a phenomenal stock. You really would. A lot of overhead supply. I like where it went up 10% today. Congratulations there. I like what it's doing. It really did break through some good resistance here. So I need to see some follow through. If you get some follow through at this mark here, it's at 329. Your downside support is at 237. So understand that. You're at 329. I like it here. I'd like to see follow through. If you want to get real long, it's clear where you get real long. 380-ish. 380-ish. But I think you can nibble here if you get some follow through tomorrow and Monday for sure. So there you go. That's UEC. Appreciate it. Coke it is. A little Coca-Cola action, a little Warren Buffett favorite. Oh, what did it do today? Down slightly. Well, actually, it was down big to 59. Jumps back. Now, this is a big move for Coke, guys. 59.26 goes back up to the 50-day, which is the resistance right now at 60.12. Where do I like it? I like it above. So it went right to the support, which was resistance back in late December. So I like it above 59. I do, right? I'd like to see some follow through right now. Where I'd really like you to be is at that 61.44 mark. So 61.40-ish, right? And your all-time high is what? Right at 663. There you go. Pretty simple. 61 is 61.50. Yeah, 61.50, 61.40-ish. But you're at 60.11 right now. I just want to see some follow through. It's literally in this upper wedge-shaped squeeze, so which it will squeeze up higher. So again, I'm not really big into patterns, but that one's fairly clear because it just keeps following that lower upper trend line all the way up. So it's a pretty easy one to call. T. What is up with AT&T today? Oh, is it been beaten down this bad? Good Lord. All right, so base out 22.40. That's your downside risk is 22.40. You're at 23.09. It's down today. Damn. So, man, I'm gonna be real honest with you. If you want to get out of the trade, you might can nibble at above 25, which would put you above the 50-day and the 20-day. But I wouldn't even touch this thing until above 27.50. I'm sorry, man. I just can't do it. And that's a stock that's here in Dallas, or that's a company that's here in Dallas, Texas. SoFi, what's up? Here we go. Loved Super Bowl. Great stadium. Bad looking stock. So it did base out today. Downside risk is 892. That's where you were today. You're up to 1022. You're at 4% today. Congratulations. I would not touch this stock until you're at 13. And let me get right on it. Let's call it 1350-ish. It's really about 1360, but 1350-ish, I think you can nibble. Here, you got a lot of the last 5 trading days have been overhead supply. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I've got to see it above that mark, that 13, what did I say, 1370-ish. There you go. At that point, you can nibble. If you want to get long, it's real clear where you get long. It's 1760, 1750-ish. So that's SoFi. You bought 2270 today of the T. Let's look. That's a good buy. Not by much, but it's going to be one you look. It's going down. When stocks are going down, they're very stressful. So you got to watch them, right? If they're going up, not so stressful, right? So watch yourself here. Not the worst buy. Now, like if this is going to be an investment, I think it could be a really good investment. But if you're looking for a trade, again, don't let your trades turn into an investment. But if you did that as an investment on the AT&T, I can't fault you for that. All right, here we go. Bro, look at the mean tomato on Dex Tools, 4% burn on every buy and sell. Will, on tomato? I sure will, man. Thank you for that. Thanks, Scott. Got in at 308. Hope to see for tomorrow. UEC, yep. I think you could. I really do. With the way that we're ending today, which, by the way, let me check and see if we had to go. All right, so in the Dow, we got a little bit of a sell-off right now. NASDAQ slightly. It's still positive by 300 points in the NASDAQ. The Dow is falling almost down a point now. So we remember some late sell-off. We got 30 minutes left in the session. So watch the sell-off here, guys. If you're in a stock like AT&T, watch it. It could sell off here. So we used to do YOLO hour, which is the last hour of the trading day. Late last year, I had to stop it because of wash sale rules. But anyway, point being was we had a bunch, so we would just jump into anything that was pumping up, and I can't tell you how many sell-offs we would see. It was crazy. All right, just a little story for you guys there. Yeah. So I'm holding a few calls. So we're in the same boat. I had the MRO, but it expires tomorrow. I should have gone longer. COP, they were up today. They were up in the pre-market, and they were up at open big time. I was literally above. I finally got above break even, and I got in the money, but it didn't last. It was I'm not kidding you, for like 5 minutes, and I should have took it, and I didn't. I was looking right at it. I thought, gosh, there's no way this is going to go lower, and then it just dropped like a rock. COP did the same thing. It's because of WTI crude. It's not because the Brent crude or the what European crude is called NY crude. WTI crude right now literally went to 101, and then you want to know where it sits right now? 92. Exactly where it was yesterday. Now, it did go to get down to 91 this afternoon, so I think that's where it ended the day, actually. Yeah, it ended the day at 91. That's the problem. And now it's back up to 992. So it trades 24/7, but they have to end the day. I don't know why it ends the day at 2 o'clock. I don't think Biden's speaking again. I think that's a replay. All right, so Bloomberg was on all day in my house, right? We had to stay home because we're iced in here. Bloomberg was on all day in my house. It was crazy. It was a good time, though. Tomato, I love it. I love it. I love it. Appreciate it, guys. This has been a great TikTok live. Been doing it. I just really quick, guys. I'm going to have to run here. I just saw what time it is, and I've got a 3 o'clock at. Or I've got a conference call at 3 o'clock. I usually come on here. I pop on around 2 to 2:30 Central Time. I usually go about 1 hour. If you want the replay, I put that up on YouTube tonight. You'll see that tonight. Doesn't get a lot of views. I could care less. It's just something else I like to watch and replay back and look and see what people are actually looking at. CCO period expires 3/4. You might be okay with that 3/4. I would tell you this. What my mistake was, I got up and didn't sell. If you get up, sell it. Sell it. When you're in the money, sell it. That COP. You're long on MRO. I'm long in energy. Now, I do have a call. I will say this. I've got a very, very long call. I've got CVX. Are you ready for this? I got a leap call. A 150 leap call expires January 19th, 2024. So I thought I'd put that on. And that one is up. It was up 20%. Now it's up 7%. So, but again, got a long way to go on that one. That one cost me about, I want to say it was 1,400 call, and it's just one. What's up? What's up, Safe? What's up, Safe Jay? Good to see you, Jay. Appreciate it, man. Holding MRO since 5? What? Let me look at that. Are you kidding me? Nice, bro. You're 21. That's 4x. Congrats, man. Yeah, I mean, I think you stay long here, right? I mean, I'd stay long above 1750. You're 21. I mean, it's had three bad days, though. It had a good day, but then it dropped down, and now it's a bad day. So, all right, guys, appreciate it. Great to see you guys here again. I come on here live between 2 and 2:30 Central Time every trading day. Sometimes I will miss because of personal issues or conflict. But for the most part, I love doing this. I love doing this not for me, but for you. But I hope that you guys learn as much from me as I learned from you guys, because I think I met a hero from you guys. I got Cat Girl from you guys. I got what else did I get? I got Titano from you guys. I got, what was the fine? I got a node play as a second node play from you guys too. I think I think somebody even got me into Rose on here. Most of those are cryptos. But with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. Please give me a follow. I go more in depth crypto on my YouTube. It's called Southside Crypto. I'm sure that name will change at some point, but Southside Crypto, please find me there. It's in my link tree on TikTok. So with that being said, guys, you watch your six, you go hard in the paint, and stay safe. We'll see you.